Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday Talks with Darleen. Of course, I'm Darleen from the Aligned Path with Darleen. Now, today I am going to get a bit ranty. I did actually have to write things down because I'm going to get ranty and I don't want to go off track or forget things. So be aware. Now, today I'm talking about why giving unsolicited advice, unsolicited means the person didn't ask for it, is actually extremely unhealthy. You can see why I'm going to get ranty. And the reason that this has come up is I've had a couple of things happen to me, and one nearly derailed me, nearly. Thankfully, I got the awareness and I just, worked through what came up, and it was really good. But it got me ranty. Oh, I want to swear, and I'm not much of a swearer. So you can tell that this is a topic that's really got me going. Now, again, unsolicited advice is where you provide advice when no one's even asked for it. And that happens a lot, especially in the business world, but even in personal life, it can happen. So the first thing is, you don't know where this person is on their journey or what their mindset is when you give advice. You don't know what's going on. You've got no idea. No matter how close you are to that person, you've still got no idea. Nobody knows. I just really want you to sink in. You do not know where they are. Now, how do you know that that person wasn't already feeling down and their mindset's not the best? And maybe, they'd done loads of beautiful work on and in their business, and they knew it was time to actually step away and have some self-care, eat or whatever. You come along and you just provide advice, and in a way that's not nice either. Guess what's going to happen to that poor person? Oh, I shouldn't say the word poor, I don't like that, but guess what's going to happen to that person? There's every chance that they could be totally derailed and they could go, what? Huh? You honestly don't know where that person is on their journey or their mindset or their physical health or anything else. And that's the first reason why it's unhealthy, because if they do have physical, they might be feeling unwell or something. When you come in with advice that's unsolicited, guess what? That illness could actually last longer or could even get worse because you've come in when they're not feeling the best. Number two, the person didn't ask for it, so who the friggin' beep do you think you are to provide advice? That's the biggest thing. Who do you think you are? And yeah, people are going to get crappy at me. I don't care. Who do you think you are? And I do want to point, who do you think you are to provide advice? And even the dog's going crazy, going, yes, I actually agree with this. So again, who do you think you are to provide advice? I don't care if it's your best business friend. If they haven't asked for it, don't give it. Keep your mouth shut, because again, you don't know where they are on their journey, their business. You don't know what other advice they're getting. They might even be paying for advice. So don't give advice if it's not asked for. And even if it's asked for, then make sure that you're in the right space yourself to provide that advice. If you've just attended a course and you're in a real, I do want to say aggressive, and you may not even know it, aggressive energy, then when someone's asked for advice, guess where you're coming from? Aggression. You're coming from doubts and fears yourself, because you've just attended a course or whatever it is where you've been told how to do business or how to market or whatever it is that you've been told. And then this person asks for your advice and you just go in, or they don't even ask for advice and you go in because you go, obviously business is not working. You should be doing this and you should be doing that. No, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. If you really want to provide advice, again, just close that mouth and just see what happens in your body. Just see what happens. And take 3 deep breaths. And I bet you won't provide the advice, because you will have calmed your body down and you will be in a different space, and you will realize you don't need to provide advice. You can see I'm holding myself back. Now, you may end up derailing the success that this person's been having. They've been going on in their business. Success is whatever a person wants to define as success. Now, if you think someone should be earning 5, 6, 7 figures already, and if they're not, well, then obviously not for business. Honestly, if you said that to me, I think I'd be asking, are you really a true friend? If you're my friend, are you really a true friend? Because success is whatever that person thinks it is. Now, some people don't want to earn 6, 7 figures. Some people only want to earn enough to feel comfortable. And the beautiful sun's coming out. I'm just going to, oh, wrong. I'm going to close that down a little bit so I can actually see. Again, you may derail the success they're having because you're coming in with this advice, and they may think, oh, so what have I been doing? Have I been doing it right? Oh, what if I haven't been doing it right? What does that mean? Have I got the right niche? Have I got the right marketing? Am I on the right social media? Like, I had someone tell me to get onto TikTok because my niche, women, late 30s, older, are not on Facebook. What a load of crock. What an absolute load of crock. I know where my ideal clients are. I know where my niche is. That really got me. It's like, how dare you say I should be on TikTok? Number one, it's not for me. I can't stand it. I'm not going to be there. And I'm on enough social media it is. I'm on 3. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And I have an email list. I think I've got enough to do without needing to be somewhere else. So just remember, you could derail their success. And I don't care how close you are to someone, how much you've talked with them about their business, especially if they're friends. You still don't know them and you still don't know their business. So don't come in and think you've got the right advice for them. Now, if they're paying you, that's different. And you really need to step in the role of being the business coach or the marketing advisor or whatever it is that you do. If you do that, you need to separate yourself from the friendship and come in as that person. And again, the advice may not be right for them and their business, even if they're paying you to do it. So just remember that. Nice, itchy, interesting. Now, number 5, stay in your own lane, for goodness sake. Just stay in your own lane. Drive your own car. Stop trying to get into somebody else's car and drive their car. Stay in your own freaking lane, because that person has a right to do their business their way, not the way they should do it. Think of the word should. What does it actually mean? So stay in your own lane. And if you think that they are wrong for not being on a certain social media or not turning the personal profile into a professional profile, whatever it is, I don't care what your advice is. Don't come in and tell me your advice. Don't tell me I'm doing things wrong. Just don't do it, because you can end up harming friendships. You can actually end up not being friends with somebody because they may turn around and tell you where to stick it, and they may walk away. So be aware that you have no right to tell someone what to do in their business. You have no right. Oh, right. Let's go over that again. Number one, you don't know where the person is on their journey. You don't know what their mindset is. You don't know what their physical health is or anything else. So shut it. The person didn't ask for it. So who do you think you are to provide advice? Zip it. You may end up derailing their success that they've been having. So zip it. You don't know them or their business, no matter how close you are. Doesn't matter. You don't know them or their business. And your advice may be so freaking wrong for them. So zip it. Stay in your own lane. Drive your own car. If your business is not doing what it wants to do, if you're not successful, even if you are 6 and 7 figures, there is still something you can do in your business. So stop butting into other people's business. Again, zip it. Zip it. So do me a favor. Next time you go to provide advice, just zip it and take those 3 deep breaths, because guess what it does? It calms you down. It calms the mind down because you're getting more oxygen through the body back in. Because what happens is we've got it, imagine that's a lung. It is filled with all these alveoli. Now at the bottom of a lung is a blood vessel. When you breathe shallow, you're only breathing here. When you breathe deep, you're getting all this oxygen down here, and suddenly the alveoli open and oxygen goes into that blood vessel there, and it then goes around the body. So the first deep breath is to get oxygen in further. The next one is to get it further into that blood vessel. And then the next one is to get more oxygen into that blood vessel. And what it's doing by providing more oxygen, it's helping you calm down. And that is where you need to be before you think about opening your mouth, because you'll be amazed what happens when you zip it and take those 3 deep breaths. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see, I really did want to get even more ranty. I don't need to. I got ranty enough. Thank you for watching. Now, if you have any questions about this video or any questions, especially if you want to work with me, please do, because I'm an intuitive business strategist helping you learn to receive, tune in, and trust your intuition and have a healthy relationship with your business. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.